ready to take the oath.
Shut up.
To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen.
Can't move now.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you
Can't
do
move
not,
now.
you will have greater powers than me. I wouldn't ask this. Were there
Shut
any
the
other
fuck up,
choice?
Sales. I hate you. Ugh.
This is a missionary, same as I was. Taught the wrong things as I was.
Yeah, I get it. I'm a dick.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Yes. I'm a dick, I know. Alright. 5.5k XP. That's pretty insane. So, let's get rested. And no, the resting bonus is gone. So, if I have known about the healing thing, I would not have used my abilities, of course. But let's hope this wasn't too big a mistake. And let's get our food going. So let's take this time for more dexterity. And let's take this and the farmer's bread. So once the farmer's spread isn't suppressed anymore, have this as a backup. Oh, and I don't think I'm gonna use the Ring of Changing Heart. And yeah, let's get this armor on for a little bit more reflection. This shield. These boots. Wait. Now it works. Okay. Have I missed anything? Should be ready. Why is my perception so low? Oh yeah, I haven't got the right armor, okay. That's alright, I guess. So yeah, I can't enchant this with perception. Well, I think in the end 109 accuracy is still a lot. What do I have with this? 96. That's definitely way lower. I'm also gonna drink this for plus 15, and I'm gonna have plus 15 from what's it called? Sworn enemy. So I'm gonna have plus 30 on the 96. Yeah, that should be plenty. also have holy power. Let's check that out real quick. 3 might. Yeah, I definitely should use that before I attack Theos. But it's only 19.5 seconds. Okay, let's see whether I'm gonna use it or not. I have no clue. So all these last for quite a bit, that should be enough. Let's quick save one more time. And let's fucking go.
You are far from your post. How did you find it? Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid.
What just happened? What just happened? Oh, okay. It's all good. Do these statues look changed? I feel like they look a little better than before. I might be wrong. Okay, I have these on. I was a little scared there for a second. Okay. Oh, I didn't drink it, did I? Okay, no matter. Still missed me. Alright. So... what do I actually need here? Definitely need this. And let's take this too.
Mow it. Exceed.
Wow. So this one has Crowns of the Faithful, this one doesn't have anything. Let's get cracking.
Lava.
Oh wow. Chaos can still get to me, that's not good. Okay, this one got destroyed, that's good. Yeah, I did the beginning wrong. Chaos shouldn't be able to attack me right now. So that was definitely bad on my part. But I hope it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm invisible again, what the fuck, I hate this. Okay, gotta reload. I made a mistake anyway. I need to cut Theos off somehow. Yeah. I've watched the video of Kalon, but it's been a while since I watched it, and as I said before, I'm not really in the best shape today. And I also expected an auto pause after this stupid conversation here, which kind of threw me off.
You are far from your post. How did you find it? Hear me, Woodica.
Okay, this also threw me off a little.
Row up 10!
Alright. Okay, this time it worked. Okay, I hope I also got him stuck up there now. What? He's still coming after me, Theos is. I don't like that. He grazed me. Oh no, this guy grazed me, okay. So I hope that got somehow reflected at him too, or something. So these are both sworn enemy now. The other one also, yeah, I need to use, I forgot that before, I need to use Deprive the Unworthy on that one. Alright. Okay, this one is dead. It's this one. Come to me. Oh wow, there's Theos again. I need to get rid of him for a while. Just enough to kill this guy, you know. Yeah, Deprive the Unmercy on him. Oh, and Theos might have gotten hit by that, I don't know. So this one is deprived now. Yeah, let's not kill. Oh shit, that hurt.
Let's go.
So it's super stupid that he's still coming after me. Let's just change. Yeah, and go back now.
Let's go.
Okay, I just need to get rid of the judge. I would, in one way, use Deprive the Unworthy on Theos, but no, I'm not gonna do it. Oh shit, what just happened? Not again, please. If there was any way to break the invisibility, I would just do it, you know. Well, Theos still seems to see me, and I totally forgot about my potions. Drink this too since he's close. I wanted to save this when he's closer. finally destroyed that fucker. And yeah, it's a bit stupid that I'm invisible, but what can you do?
I bring you.
Yeah, he doesn't see me well enough. He sees me kind of, but
Your end. I bring your end.
yeah, all these bugs are pissing me off. It's helping me right now, but I think this time I did it well enough to win, but might be wrong, of course. And I can't even heal myself. That's not good. Wow, I just got dominated or confused or something. I got confused again and my health going low and now I'm attacking. Wow, I'm 19.5 seconds. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, this is bad.
Fight it. Yeah.
Let's get out of dodge here for a second. So I can heal back just a little. Oh wait, I can use this against Theas.
Almost.
Or not. Alright, let's replace our buffs. Oh, and I changed my weapon because of being dominated. That's so stupid. So yeah, this is all kind of cheesy, but what can you do? Does this work against Theos?
Let's go.
No. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, I also could have used... What just happened? Also could have used this. Didn't even realize that. So yeah, he's not fighting back, of course. Oh, my life is dwindling. He's still doing damage to me. Wow, I had 8 HP. Yeah, so this was definitely not a good way to kill him, but sorry, I'm just done. I realize my mistakes, I realize what I could have done better, but I am just... sorry about this. So I hope this invisibility bug gets fixed in the new patch. So yeah, return to the cycle. Yeah, I definitely have to do the fight better the next time I do it. But I'm just glad I'm finished with the playthrough. I'm sorry. Ugh.
You know something of quiet servitude, Watcher. Groveling and simpering you have labored at the pleasure of others. That shriveled hag in Hadrat, and now the gods give you orders and commands, even while you set out to fix. The exiled queen is not an ungrateful. Finish the work Theos began. Strengthen Woodica with these souls and allow her to become the most powerful of all the gods, with you as her favored. You say that now, but when you're standing in front of the machine...
Well, I was standing in front of it a second ago.
At your command, the ancient device became your instrument, spinning to life with deafening resonance and gathering up the swirling essence like thread on a great spindle. There, in the pale pulsing glow of the machine that set you on this path long ago, you summoned all your strength, focusing on your objective and blocking out all else. With a single concussive blast that rocked the chamber and sent you tumbling to the ground, you freed the souls from their stasis. Exhausted, your consciousness slipping away, your last sight was of the machine, dark and dormant. Then your eyes closed, and sleep welcomed you at long last. After coming to and searching for some time, you discovered the route Theos used to enter Sun and Shadow, and embarked on a long and arduous ascent back to the surface. You emerged in Terra Evron after days of tunneling through the rubble Theos had left behind, and when you stepped into the daylight, you were faced with a different Deerwood than the one you had left. At your direction, the lost souls of the Hollowborn were funneled back into the churn of Bareth's wheel, to find their way into new vessels and partake in the life they had been denied during Whiteman's legacy. Though parents of Hollowborn would remain just that, the end of Whitewind's legacy would bring about a spate of new, healthy births, with many of the infants bearing souls once meant for Hollowborn children. The natural cycle of life and death had been restored to Deerwood, and with it came a renewed faith in the providence of the gods. Lord Radric's zeal had brought him back to life once, but it would not do so again. Radric's destruction at your hands spelled the end of his suffocating rule over Gilded Vale and the surrounding area. In his absence, the village prospered, becoming a popular destination for new settlers anxious to leave Defiance Bay after the riots. Without a nearby ruler, it also grew more wild, with many settlers moving on as soon as they'd arrived, turned off by lawlessness that was excessive even by Deerwooden standards. Nevertheless, despite the challenges of living there, Gilded Vale had survived, and would continue to survive for the foreseeable future. Following the assassinations of Duke Avar Wolfgrim and Lady Webb, Defiance Bay was thrown into political upheaval. In the ensuing weeks, the streets had become the domain of looters and blackguards. Few dared to step outside their own doors alone or unarmed. But order was soon re-established by the Knights of the Crucible, who, despite their depleted numbers, had gained favor in the public eye for their role in the unraveling of the conspiracy surrounding Whiteman's legacy, and were quickly reinforced by returning forces from Fleetbreaker Castle. For the Knights, their resurgence marked a return to the tradition as well. Having seen firsthand the dangers presented by dabblers in animancy, the Order quickly abolished the practice internally, preferring the familiarity of their hammers and forges to the uncertainties of Essence and Adra. Their identity rediscovered, the Knights suppressed their political aspirations and began once again to train their recruits in the art of blacksmithing, recapturing the post-revolutionary ideals of Deerwood and regaining the respect of its citizens as a result. Though the machine atop Ter Noaneth had been drained of its accumulated essence, the machine had not seen its last use. Heritage Hill was rebuilt, and no sooner had the first families moved in to resettle the district than members of the Leaden Key, acting under standing orders from their Grand Master, climbed the tower and reactivated the machine. the initiates slew a handful of the new settlers under cover of night, and watched as history repeated itself, the victims reanimating and devouring the survivors. After this second incident, the district would remain abandoned. The Duke's assassination at the apparent hands of an animancer had caused catastrophic rioting in the streets of Defiance Bay, and few animancers survived the first day. In the weeks that followed, angry citizens, their rage stoked by word that the Duke had been about to ban the practice, formed vigilante mobs and hunted down the survivors. The sanitarium was decorated with the dismembered heads and torsos of those who had practiced the science, and anyone caught studying it thereafter was soon added to the macabre display. The age of animancy in Deerwood had come to an abrupt halt. The town of Deerford had seen the last of the cult of Scan. Dark rumors about the town's many curses quickly faded, and travelers soon returned. The Hollowborn scourge ended, and as news of the White Forge spread, smiths came from near and far to labor by its fires. It drew the attention and envy of several governments, but it also revitalized the region. Once more, the White March grew famous and prosperous for its metalworking. Under Tana's guidance, Stalwart's mines were restored, albeit slowly and with half a dozen accidents. However, this did not forestall the arrival of scores of prospectors, many of them brigands and outlaws, and all of them eager to profit from the White Forge. By the time Stalwart reopened its mines, half a dozen others had been excavated in the nearby peaks. The lawless men and women who ran them became a constant source of competition and violence for the beleaguered village. The opening of Durgan's battery created ample opportunities for the smugglers that already prowled the mountains. The law-abiding villagers of Stalwart did their best to bar the gates against these ruffians, yet they somehow found a way into the village, where they spit in the streets and shouted over games of dice. While the villagers fretted and gossiped about their rowdy visitors, few noticed Owina's midnight errands, or the extra coin that passed to her as she served food and drink to the boisterous patrons. Even as Stalwart memorialized the discovery of the White Forge, the arrival of the Watcher became an even more celebrated occasion, for the Watcher had given them not only Durgan's battery, but also hope for their own village.
And a reawakened
The
Owina.
fortress of Cadnua emerged as a bastion of security in the midst of an untamed land, becoming the envy of every thane and earl in Deerwood. Legend grew over time of its impregnability, and stories of formidable invaders easily scattered by the keep's defenses became popular around the hearths of Deerwoodinians. Likewise, it also became a beacon to travelers, merchants, and visiting dignitaries alike. Reputed as the finest fortress in all Deerwood, people would journey from near and distant lands alike to experience its fabled hospitality and grandeur. After the death of the master below, a strange quiet fell over the endless paths of Adnua. The attacks on the fortress above ceased, Adnua's silent titan the closest remaining thing to a master in its musty, forgotten passages. For you, the death of Theos brought an end to your waking visions, and a silence to the whispers of the past. In their absence, you were able to sleep. The questions of a distant lifetime ceased to trouble your soul. All that remained was what to make of the answer. But at the moment, there was little to be done, and the matter would have to wait. A long journey loomed ahead.
All right. So, I'm pretty much drained of this game, and I'm gonna play it again after the White March 2 came out. I don't know if I'm gonna do the expansion with this paladin, or with my wizard, or with my 6 Chantes, or a completely new party. I'm just gonna play some Fallout now. Haven't played it for eternities, and yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched all this, then you're pretty hardcore. I would be able to do it. And keep tuned, I guess. And yeah, not much more to say. Well, all the backers. I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. But yeah, this game is just great. So I'm glad it's been brought to life by these guys. And yeah, thanks for watching again.